Hi guys, welcome back. And today I've gotten a few messages on this one. It is, what are some signs that people like you? Now, people liking other people has been, some signs are kind of very easy to read and then other signs are kind of hard to read. Um, one one super big telltale sign is like, first one I'm gonna say is like they watch you a lot. So I'm sure you guys have seen this. There's a cool trick that you can do to know if somebody's watching you. If you're aware that somebody's watching you, and you feel like somebody is like just staring directly at you, yawn. Because if you yawn and that person's watching you, there's a good chance that I worded this kind of bad. Um, if you yawn and that person yawns like directly afterwards, they were probably watching you. So that's like a good sign. If they just watch you and don't take their eyes off you, that's a big sign. Another one is they'll always try to be like kind of close to you. You know, like they'll find any reason to like touch you and like put their hand on your shoulder. Oh my god, you're so funny, ha! And then like that, they'll probably always want to get a hug every time like you leave. They'll like make sure that they ask for it. Um, One cute one that I found was signs, like a good sign that somebody likes you is that if they remember everything that you say. Like if you say like, oh, my birthday's this day, my birthday's that day. Oh, my birthday's on Halloween. Then obviously I'm gonna, if you like that person, you're gonna try to keep it in your memory so that anytime you just kind of keep like, it can go both ways. You can remember something about that person to show that you like them, or if they remember something about you, then it's a definite like sign. Um, Another sign is they think that you're funny. Now, this one, um, if somebody's like constantly laughing at what you say, or actually there's a good chance that like you're also laughing at what they say a lot, it can kind of go like both ways. Um, it's like a power dynamic trick, you can tell. Not power dynamic, it's just a dynamic trick. It's like, if somebody makes a joke, the first person that they look at is the person that they're trying to impress. And that's like, if you want to know how the dynamic is in the group, always look for the person that jokes and where they look to first, because that'll be probably the first person that they're trying to impress. Um, they're just, another sign, they're just always have this big, giant, like, cheesy smile, just all the time. They're always just, like, smiling when they're around you. It looks, no, I'm not going to say creepy, but if someone's constantly smiling around you, or, like, kind of, like, putting their, like, brushing their hair back, or, I guess for guys, we'd be, like, flexing, like, it looks stupid when I do it, but just stuff like that. Um, uh, Another sign is like, I call this the Google effect. If they ask you a really simple question that you can easily Google, like, if they say like, oh, is it gonna rain today? I mean, if you're completely off grid, no cell phone, no Google, I understand. But if they have a phone and then they ask you something like, oh, do you know if it's gonna rain today? Then there's a good chance that they probably like you. Or they just really, really don't want to pull out, their phone. Um, Another sign is like, this one's kind of subtle, but if they talk a lot about you, like if they're like, oh my god, isn't this person so cool? Isn't this person like the best? Oh my god, isn't he just this, that? Or I guess for, vice versa too, like guys can do it about girls. Oh my god, that girl's so funny. Just stuff like that. It's just the little things. It's something that, like, I study behavioral psychology for fun. I'm not doing it as my major. I just study it because I really enjoy it. So, over like taking mental notes over the years and just kind of like people watching, you kind of pick up these habits, like of noticing when it happens, and then at that point you just can't turn it off. So, that's like a kind of little short little video on like what signs people were gonna show if they like you. So, if you're ever wondering, just look this up, and it's most likely right. I'm just gonna end every video with that and have people think that I'm like 50-50 on it. No, I'm sure that these are absolutely right. If they do any of these signs, and they like you, and if you like somebody, you should do these signs too, because then it makes it more obvious. With that, that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.